Alright guys, we're back for another Anime Crusaders video. In today's video, I'm going to be showcasing SHINY Crusader Lelouch. I'm here with Zenon. He was in the lucky chat. He was the first ever person, I don't know, to get Lelouch. Definitely the first to get SHINY Lelouch and Crusader on it for sure. There's no other video out, so we're going to be showcasing that. Oh, he said we're going to lose. Yeah, we've been in this Infinite for 30 minutes. Place him, I guess we'll just place him in the back. Or actually, okay, or that works too. Okay, we'll just put him anywhere low-key. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, if you guys do end up enjoying the showcase, make sure to subscribe so we can bump this percentage up to 2% and hit that goal of 10k subs. But anyways, we'll go ahead and showcase this quick because it is like 5 a.m. for him, and I already showcased it, but I'm doing it again because I actually like understand how he works now, and like I understand his abilities and stuff, because in the first take I didn't really explain it good and like show his full potential, so I'm just taking a retake. But anyways, enough yapping. There's gonna be timestamps anyways, so hopefully you guys just skip straight to the showcase. My bad for all the yapping. But we're gonna go ahead and just talk about his base stats and his passives before we actually do upgrade him. He does have 10 upgrades total, 75k to max out. On placement, he is doing 1800 DPS, 32,000 or actually 33,000 damage in range. He's ground, physical, and light, and he's doing 10k on placement, 5.7 SPA with a 17.7 range. So this guy has really good stats on him, so this is a pretty good showcase. And he has Evo, obviously. So go ahead and we'll actually get into his passives. But actually, I guess we could just show his AoE and what attack he does. It's just a line, like a small line, and it's a multi-hit. It's like him shooting a gun. I think he spawns like a shadow soldier. Let me just check that out again. Yeah, he spawns 2 shadow soldiers. That's pretty cool. Go ahead and read these. So he does have 4. He has Crown of Rebellion, Imperial Chessboard, which is my favorite passive in like any anime game I've literally seen. Net of Rebellion, and Nuke. I think he is bugged. I think 3 and 4 are bugged, but we'll still talk about them. So, Crown of Rebellion. An emperor does not follow the world's order. He rewrites it. All units in range gain plus 10% and cannot stack 10% damage. So off the bat, he is a support. So he will be buffing your units in range by 10%, which is really good. Second, Imperial Chessboard, my favorite. The world itself is against his chessboard. In every move, an act of rebellion. Zero can assign 3 chess pieces to units in his range. A maximum of 2 pieces can be assigned to the same unit. There's a 60-second cooldown before you can reassign a piece. So Queen, Knight, and Pawn, we'll read all of them. So Queen grants plus 20% range and minus 10% cooldown. The Knight grants plus 20% damage. The Pawn grants plus 5% damage, minus 5% cooldown, and plus 5% range. The Pawn is definitely the best piece, and this will explain why. After defeating 50 enemies, this unit's Pawn piece promotes into a Queen piece, which is that. Grants all the Queen pieces effects for 15 seconds. If Queen piece is already assigned to the unit, the Pawn does not promote to the Queen, because you can assign 3 pieces in a max to 2 on one unit. So if you have like, say you have a Pawn and a Knight on one, or like a Pawn and the Queen, the Pawn won't promote since you already have the Queen, so you'll have the Pawn effects and the Queen effects. And yeah, if all the pieces are assigned, Zero himself gains plus 10% damage, minus 10% cooldown, and plus 10% range. So basically, if you buff 3 units or buff 2, because you can put 2 on one unit, then he just auto buffs himself. So basically you're buffing other units and yourself, so there's really no downside to both of these passives. They're like very good. None of these passives really have a downside. I don't know, this passive seems very cool and complex. This is like a very cool concept. I don't know, I really love chess. Maybe because I just played a bunch, maybe I'm like biased towards this, but I think it's pretty cool. And I mean, I'm not really sure if he does promote to the Queen, if you'll get the Queen effects and the Pawn effects. And if you have a Knight on, do you think you get the Knight, the Pawn, and the Queen effects? Because then he'll have, what, 25 damage. He'll have minus 15% cooldown and plus 25% range. If you put a Pawn and a Knight, I don't know if it does do that when he promotes, if it still keeps the Pawn stats, but that would be genuinely like so broken. But yeah, I mean, and he's also just buffing himself, so I'm not really sure if you could put Pawn pieces on himself. Maybe you can. I don't really know. I can have him test it. But yeah, after that, we have Knight of Rebellion. A single command from the Emperor and the Shadow of Rebellion takes form. Spawns Dark Knight every 100 seconds, and Dark Knight's health is equal to 1000% of Zero's damage. So say he has 100k. So say that. Why'd they both leave? So say that Lelouch has 100k damage. that means that Dark Knight's health will actually be 1,000,000. So I guess, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's just really good. I guess I wish it was like it would scale with maybe the wave, like sort of how Sunjin Woo summons work in AV, because then he'd be really good for infinite. But I guess it's really cool. It's a really good passive. I guess it's mainly for progression modes, not really infinite. But it's also bugged right now. We've been in this infinite for 35 minutes and it hasn't spawned the Dark Knight one, so I'm not really sure. They're probably gonna have to fix that. And then also, Order Nuke actually uses the Dark Knight, so this, you can't really use this. Maybe it still works, we'll try it out. But yeah, you do unlock it at upgrade 10. Under Zero's command, the Dark Knight descends upon the battlefield, erasing all that stands before it. It's basically just a nuke. It literally says Order Nuke. Zero orders his Dark Knight to unleash its full power, flying across the map and obliterating everything in its path. Dealing 2000% of Zero's damage to every enemy in the map, can only be used once per match per player. So if 4 players have him, they can all use it. So you can have a total of 4 nukes. So say he's doing 100k damage, it's 2000%, that's 2,000,000 damage. Yeah, I mean, it's really good, and it's a global nuke, so we'll hit everything on the map. So you're gonna really want to pop that the last wave. So I guess he is an infinite unit. Very good. But we'll go ahead and actually upgrade him. So we'll just upgrade to the first move, which is called Detonate, which only costs, wow, it's pretty cheap to get to actually. It only costs about 6k. Bro, did Zenon fall asleep, bro? I think this guy fell asleep mid-showcase. Zenon, you here? Yo, Zenon, are you here? Yo, I genuinely think he fell asleep. It's like 5 a.m. for him. Have I taken so long that he fell asleep? Okay, guys, I had to text him on Discord. He's still awake. So on upgrade 3, he already jumps to 48.8k damage, 5.7 SPA, 23 range. So damage doesn't go up, range goes up. I don't know if his SPA changed. I think it stayed the same. But now he is, it's a circle. It's a single hit, and he basically, yeah, he just does a blow up. Nothing really fancy. It's not really cool VFX, I guess. We'll just upgrade him again. He's doing 8,500 DPS, pretty good. We'll go to his next thing, which is called Order Obliterate. And now he jumps to basically 20k DPS. He's doing 138k now, 6.9 SPA, so it did go up, and his range did go up quite a bit. It's now a bigger circle. Let's see what the VFX are. Okay, it looks like he pulls out an RPG and shoots it, or I think he spawns a clone, and the clone shoots RPG. Okay, yeah, so the shadow clone does. So I think, yeah, he just spawns a bunch of shadow clones. Pretty cool. And then we'll just max him out, which is where we will unlock the ability. So once he's maxed out, also when he's maxed out, he does gain this. You need to be level 10 for this, because this command thing, when you click it, I'm gonna show you guys what I mean. So let me just switch to Discord. When you click command, it will pull up this menu with the nuke, the queen, the knight, and the pawn. So I don't know why it doesn't say upgrade 10. It's kind of misleading. But when you pull that up, you can put a queen onto anyone, a knight onto anyone, and a pawn onto anyone. There's not really an indicator saying if it's on that. It will just say to the owner that that you know, I guess chess piece is already on that unit, if you understand what I'm saying. That's what he told me. Maybe it's like an easier indicator, and he just explained it bad, but I'm not really sure. And then here's a nuke that we did talk about, so I'm gonna go ahead and get him to pop. Actually, before he does pop that, I'm gonna tell him to put chess pieces on his units to buff his damage, because if you go back to the passive, he gets this if he puts all the chess pieces. So put all chess pieces real quick. So we're gonna do that, and then I kind of want to wait for a boss before we do the nuke. Wow, this video is gonna be like 10 minutes. This is like, I mean, it's very thorough showcase because it's pretty complicated and there's a lot to his kit. But yeah, I mean, he's a really good unit, so it's very worth it. Yeah, you can see that he put it on. As a normal player, you can't really see that there's a chess piece on it. I guess only the owner can really see. But yeah, we'll go back to him, and as you guys can see now, he jumped from what was that, 35k DPS to 42k DPS. So he's doing a lot more now, which is very good, and his range does go up too. So that's just a very nice addition. And pop nuke. I don't feel like waiting for a boss. We're actually pretty far already, so I'm just gonna get him to pop the nuke. Oh, is it making a sound? Ooh, okay, there we go. Oh my god, the nuke finally worked, bro. Okay, that was pretty cool. Bomba clap, bro, this guy. It didn't really kill these, so maybe it's still bugged. I don't know. I don't know if it's bugged or not. I feel like, I don't know if anything even died on the map. Oh my god. I think it's The third and fourth passive are just bugged. They're probably just gonna be fixed by tomorrow. I'll probably just like text the mod in CC chat and tell them about that. But yeah, didn't break through the enemy. Oh no, there's shields. Never mind. Oh, I can't. I don't think I can see them because maybe my graphics are low or something. But yeah, there you guys have it. That is a full showcase on Shiny Lelouch Crusader. Hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you Zenon for bro. Thank this guy in the comments because this guy stayed up till 5 a.m. to showcase this for me, and he showcased it twice. So W Zenon, thank you so much. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to subscribe so we can hit 10k. And yeah, that's enough out of me. I'm gonna probably go to bed. So see you guys in the next video. Peace.